I'm Rhonda Mills, the brand. And in this segment, we're going to discuss identifying your target market. Okay, a target market is just basically a fancy way of saying who's your customer. So how do you identify who your customer will be? Okay, you're going to start out with reverse engineering. Okay, what price point you want to have? What type of vehicles you want to have? You want to do economy? You want to do basic cars? You want to do luxury? You want to do classic cars? So who is that target market? Do you want to do like specialize in wedding cars, getaway cars, where you do proms, where you do like photo shoots and stuff like that? Or do you want to do like the business traveler? You're looking for the leisure travel, you're looking for the corporate customer, or you're looking for somebody that wants 15 passenger vans, or minivans. You want to do like leases, like short-term leases, or you want to rent hourly, daily, and weekly. So there's a lot of more niches to get into. So you just have to identify what your objective is, and then you can hone it down to specialize in it. So what problem, again, what problem is your service going to solve? You identify the problem in the market, and you're going to create a service that will solve that problem. So what problem are you aiming to solve with your service? Okay. And then now in order to get, you hone it in, you want to know your target markets, you want to know what age is your target market? What is their race? What is their gender? Where are they located? Meaning where do they live? You want to know where they work at and what their income level is. Then you want to understand what their personality traits. What are some of the values they have? What are their opinions? What do they want and what do they need? I know you said, wow, that's a lot to understand. But in order for you to speak directly to me, if you knew all these things about me when you in your marketing campaign, you can speak directly to me. And I will understand in the language that I will understand because you already identified that. And another way that you can speed up the process is so on your marketing campaign, you can identify a business in another city that has a similar target market to you, then you can just follow their marketing model and just tailor it to your particular business. But you can learn from that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are the people out here that are already doing it that's leading the way. So you just adapt their marketing campaign that's similar, location of vehicle type that's similar to someone that's in another city that's not your competition, another state, on the other side of the country that has a similar customer identified a similar customer base as you did, and you just follow their model. But this is how you identify your customer, your ideal customer. And this is very important because this will dictate your inventory that you have. You can't, want your target market can't be a middle-aged, high-income customer and then have a Hyundai because their vehicle is nicer and they might not be willing to rent that type of car. So you want to identify your customer base, and you can't have your location in a lower income area and then rent out sports cars because they might not be your ideal customer. They might not be able to afford your price point. So like I said, you want to identify your ideal customer before you choose location and your inventory so that you can be spot on. So your inventory dictates your clientele. So you want to know what your clientele is before you identify get your fleet in. Okay. Once again, this is Rhonda Mills, the brand, and we have learned about how to identify your target market.